look for ways to try to ease our minds, forced into a change. I guess it had to be this way. But do your best to try to stay away. The day they closed the world, we all went inside, looking for the light. The day they closed the world, we all realized what it means to try. So hold on to the love, don't you be afraid. There come a time when you will have your say. And don't forget to pray the Lord to keep us safe. We will live to fight another day. The day they closed the world, we all went inside, looking for the light. The day they closed the world, we all realized what it means to try. I can feel it coming, I can see it miles away. I can feel the sun of brighter days. I can hear the laughter, I can see your smiling face. I can feel the love that's on the way. The day they closed the world, we all went inside, looking for the light. The day they closed the world, we all realized what it means to try. The day they closed the world, we all went outside, looking for the light. I can feel it coming, I can see it miles away. I can feel the sun of brighter days. I can hear the laughter, I can see your smiling face. I can feel the love that's on the way. I can feel it coming, I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming, I can feel it coming. The day they close the world.
Good morning and welcome to Spirituality Gone Wild, Love Coach Academy as well. I am Debbie G, and it's time to wake up to you. We started off this morning with Love Planet, and that's isn't that a cool song? The day they closed the world. So loveplanet.net. Just it really warms my heart every time I hear that, and I'm so grateful to be able to play that for y'all. How's it going this morning? What's going on with everybody? Look at this. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning. It says Facebook user. Beautiful. Yeah, right? Isn't this just great? I'm loving that. So I want to talk today about being in the ebb and flow and just going with the flow and what that looks like and how I actually do this in my own life. So, um, hi, everybody. Good morning. What's going on in your world? Where are you tuning in from? Where are you tuning in from? There's always a delay, so I'm kind of like waiting to see. So, super excited to talk about something that is happening within Love Coach Academy, you guys, because check this out. So, if you've been following me for a while, then you know that I'm woo woo to the wow wow. So, I do energy healing, I do cards, I do readings, I do everything, right? Well, one of the things that I love are healing modalities. I love all healing modalities, EFT, NLP, whatever, yeah, time heals, whatever it is that the healing modality is, Reiki, all of those, love them. So recently we were introduced to somebody named Jay Mayer, and he's got this modality called light touch. And I'm going to tell you guys, I'm digging on this more than I have dug on something for a long time. So I really, really cannot wait to become a practitioner so I can actually do this and show you. But I'm going to give you a little hint. It's about stepping into your power and about thanking the universe for everything, thanking God for what you already have, and using a feather and actually just stimulating your skin and your cells to come alive. And hopefully, Jay will come on later on in this episode and give us some more insight to that, because you guys, seriously, this it's so cool. I mean, there's way more to it than what I just explained, but I'm telling you right now, it is just like, oh, pick up a feather. Have you guys remember doing this when you were little? When I first heard about light touch, I thought about the fact that I love it when my mom would pet my forehead when I was little. Like, that's how she would soothe me because I had a lot of ear infections. Okay, and like he's on right now. He's going to explain this way better than I am. So, and in fact, I'm guessing that we can use light touch to get into the ebb and flow as well. All right, y'all. Without further ado, let's bring Jay Mayer onto the screen. Good morning, Jay.
Good morning.
Yay!
How am I doing?
Absolutely
Flying.
fabulously.
Great.
Let's talk. Can you talk a little bit about light touch? I was just explaining because I'm woo woo to the wow wow, and I love all types of healing modalities. This one is super exciting though because instantly it's just an instant feeling like you could. I'm still playing with the feather, Jay. So can we just talk about where that this first came from? Where did you get this insight from first? And then we'll lead everybody into a practice, maybe a simple one.
Great. Well, light touch, it's always been around, just ever since, procreation, when people were touching each other and creating pleasurable sensations or touching yourself. And the difference between light touch and other ways of touching is that there's always a request. So you're going, thank you for miracles, or thank you for exponential financial blessings. And I've done that. I've done that for years, and my finances are fine, and my love life is fine. Thank you for perfect love is another example of light touch requests. And it's kind of like an antenna. There's the thank you for perfect love frequency. And when people say those same words and they do light touch, it becomes cumulative and even more powerful. So, light touch it's been around and it's here to stay. It's making a huge comeback these days because people need help.
I'm going to agree with you on this right now because you guys were stuck at home. We have been. Well, no, well, it's actually Jay. I don't even know why I'm saying stuck at home right now. We are in this divine opportunity to appreciate the fact that we're stuck at home. And it's seriously, you guys, this is the time to really start investigating more about ourselves and how to self-soothe. I am single. Now, Jay is talking about using this with couples a lot. I'm single, so I have to self-soothe me. So I will be your guinea pig, and I have a feather here. And why don't you guide me through what a mini session might look like to learn this modality?
Well, for the audience at home, you can find any soft object that you're drawn to. Anything will work. You can use a lighter. You can use your finger. You can use a pen. You know, I find that light touch works really well. You can just tickle one hair on your arm or on your eyelash. I do my earlobes a lot.
Okay.
And you know, it's great for couples, it's great for singles, it's great for anyone who wants to send a quality message to their own self. And that's, you know, the difference between sending the messages to the sexual chakras, it goes to the sexual chakra. When you do light touch, it goes to your third eye and your crown, and you're including spirit. And that's why, you know, there's no downside to light touch. You know, where sometimes the sexual chakras are up, I love you, and then down and up, and they don't even end well, you know, after all that work.
Right.
So,
let's do just, and also let's talk about the energy and vibration of light touch as well, because there's also there's the touching and there's that, but also we're clearing and raising our energetic being or vibration within ourselves, because we're lifting our spirits, which is what that means to me, everybody, is when you're lifting your spirits, you know, that you're raising your vibration. And to me, this is lifting our spirits and tapping into the angelic energy, because the angels will show up and help us. I believe in angels.
right. And the beauty, the pure beauty of light touch is you don't have to believe in a God. You don't have to believe in angels. You can summon your Jesus. You can summon your Buddha. You can summon your Zoroaster. You go, thank you, Zoroaster, for enlightening my mind. You know, and I don't, you know, call on Zoroaster, but that's
well, you know, you can. So in other words, you all can believe in whatever, and I believe that too. Subscribe to what you want to subscribe to. That's not even the thing. I just happen to like talking about angels because they make me feel, that makes me feel happy. So I love our angelic realm. And in fact, you know, we have a show on SGW with Josie Herndon called Drama to Dharma. And it's all about tapping into that energy as well. So back to light touch. So if I were going through, let's say I was going through something and I'm feeling down and I want to shift where I'm at right now, and I'm going to use light touch as that way in order to shift. So I'm imagining that it's going to look like I'm going to find where I like it, and I like it on my face because, you know, I'm touchy. I like it on my face, or maybe you guys like it on your neck. Think about where your favorite spots are, okay? And then just get really quiet and thanking God for right where I'm at right now, appreciating radical appreciation that we teach at Love Coach Academy. Radical appreciation. I would imagine using breath and allowing it to permeate through our being and through our soul. If you're trying this at home, please comment and let me know how you're feeling right now. I want you to just, if you don't have anything to use, just use your hand. I used to love it when I would have my hand, just somebody would pet my hand, or right here inside my wrist. Okay.
I like the soles of the feet a lot. You know, I mean,
Really?
that's one of my favorite spots.
Wow. Okay.
You can even use the clothing on your body, just touching the back of your neck. And you notice where your clothing is contacting hair follicles. And just notice, oh, there's a little tingle. And kind of imagine your whole body tingling, every cell in your body as you invoke, you know, the good fortune that you deserve. You deserve good fortune. And these techniques are very timely in this world because people are out of work, so they need to be able to. It's a magnetic principle. We're energy. Energy has two sides, negative and positive. So when you do light touch, you're sending out this message that is magnetic. And that's why it works, and it works like a charm. And it's not a joke, and it's not a gimmick. It's basically common sense that we're magnetic and we have magnetic properties. And we've always been creating everything that we're, you know, magnetizing to ourselves, but now we can do it consciously. with light touch, and we have support teams too. We can, people, want to be sent blessings. Well, then we send everyone else blessings too. We send you blessings. We send, everyone else that's calling in, and we all circulate the blessings, which makes it quantumly, exponentially more powerful.
Absolutely. I have to agree with this. And what I love about it, you guys, I mean, it's not, you can just sit and try it right now, right where you're at, just right where you're at. And this is the beauty of it. For me, I feel a relaxation come through my body. I'd like to know what you're feeling. If you're trying this at home, tell me what's coming up for you. Tell me if you're feeling a shift, because that's the whole idea here. Is that when we can realize that it's just always a little shift. It's a shift of perspective. It's a shift. Like today, I was going to talk about ebb and flow, Jay, about the ebb and flow, about just going with the flow and releasing ourselves from the attachments of what the outcome needs to look like. I pull a Buddha on everybody and call it the release from attachments, because I want y'all to think about it. If you're stuck on what you think it needs to look like, or stuck to the attachment of what it needs to look like, you may just possibly, not sure, but it could happen, be disappointed. And then it's going to be a whole other slew of stuff. And then that's where that old broken story comes in, and the victim syndrome. Okay, so the whole point is to be able to stop that cycle right in its tracks. And using light touch, and I'm using this feather now because now it's like became my extension of my hand. But seriously, using something like this to get yourself back to center quickly when you're finding yourself stretched. Okay, you mean I've got to shift? It was going this direction, but now you want me to go that direction? Well, wait. Okay, so you've got to stop. First off, you can't just switch directions because you might, spin your car around, your vehicle, meaning you. And you don't want to spin around because then you go into Tasmanian devil and then life gets chaotic. So instead, use something like light touch to stop. Stop. Okay, I got to shift. And then think about it. As the river's flowing, it's just flowing with ease. It just goes. If there's a log, what's it going to do? Is it going to flow, or is it going to come up against it and resist it? If we're resisting the ebb and flow of life, that's where the chaos lies. How do you get away from that? You get centered, you get really balanced within yourself. This tool is like freaking marvelous for this, because then you can really think about it. Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, it's meditation. I mean, it's a pure form of meditation. I don't know if you can record or not, but it might be nice to record for our. But it's a meditation. Every time you sit there and you focus the mind on the spirit, that's what meditation is, or stilling the mind, one-pointed focus. So every time you do light touch, you go, oh, I meditated today. And if you're the kind of person who sits there, you're trying to meditate, you've tried for years, and finally you get relaxed and then you fall asleep. That's like terrible. But with light touch, you sit down and you go, oh, thank you for miracles. You're meditating. 30 seconds is enough to change your life if you do it every day, because that's like 30 miracle requests. Thank you for miracles. Thank you for healing. Thank you for money.
Thank you for miracles. Thank you for healing. Thank you for money. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
10,000 thank yous.
10,000 thank yous.
Can I get 10,000 thank yous?
Woo! Into infinity. You guys see, it just raises the vibration. You get into the feeling of it. It's like, whoa. This takes gratitude and supercharge. It's like supercharged gratitude moments.
Wow.
Gratitude is a state of being. It's not just saying I'm thank you, but a state of being. And so if you're using this and you're really getting yourself into it, I felt this shift just happen where it was like, poof, and my energy just went up and everything just became lighter. I'm telling you guys, try this. This is so cool. Don't believe it? Try it. Promise you.
Yeah, try it every day.
Yeah. How many times a day you think?
This is not light touch is not the thing to be lazy about. Oh, I didn't do it today. That's okay. Well, yeah, but it's not okay to not have enough money in your life, or not to be successful in your relationships, or, to have things not go your way. But when you're sending out requests, literally hundreds of requests are going forth for healing and spiritual wellness. That's what I call it. From the state of spiritual wellness, then you can create, a more satisfactory relationships and environment, that you can thrive in. So that's why we promote daily practice, and that's the key. You just keep doing it, and things will change very quickly. It's because it's a magnetic principle. Now, every time, our programming is, I'm going to fail. It's difficult. I'm going to struggle. And every time you do light touch, it's like chipping away at that marble engraving of yourself that's from the past. And say, no, we're rewriting our programming and our printed circuitry every time you do light touch.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And if anybody is into brain entrainment, that's what he's talking about. This is how simple all this is. It's not a big secret, and that's what I'm loving here, because we're showing you right now how to start doing a shift, how to start doing it right now in your very own life. But I have something exciting news. Jay does have a website. I wanted to make sure I have it completely right, though. It's light-touch.me.
Right.
Okay, great. So I'm going to bring that up, you guys. It is light-touch.me. Okay, so everybody write this down, please. If you're watching on the replays, please write this down. You all are important.
It's a new site. It's a beta site because we're integrating now with the Love Coach Academy. And this is the most exciting thing. Light Touch has been sitting literally in cyberspace for years. I've been working on it for 20 years, and I didn't want to offer it until I knew it worked, and that it's not about the money or anything. We're offering it for free. And then if people want to go deeper, into it, personal trainers and things like that, programs, that they can invest, even become practitioners and teach these methods. Oh, I'm a light touch practitioner, or become a love coach and teach it. So this is it's a whole new financial stream for people. It's very exciting.
It is super exciting because I know that we've got a lot of Reiki masters out there. You've got a lot of energy workers out there. Hello. I love this, right? I mean, one more tool to put in our tool belt, but this one I'm particularly liking it. You know what, Jay? I have to tell you. See, I have this orange blankie, and this orange blankie has been my blankie since the day I was born. My orange blankie is still with me. It was my mom's blankie when she was like 9. So you got to imagine this blankie is like been around the block. But this blankie used to have this soft stuff on it, on the edge of it. I rubbed it all off, but I rubbed it off over the years. But I used to sit when I was little, and I would self-soothe by doing this. Self-soothe like this. I would do that when I was a little girl. That blanket was my everything, and I would just rub those little pieces right there. Anybody else ever have something from their childhood that they can think of where you were rubbing? So I think that this is why I'm so enamored with this gorgeous healing modality, because it just takes me back to that space of that innocence, the essence of who I truly am. When I can just feel and touch my own self. And I'm also not seeking outside of me for that fulfillment, which is brilliant because I'm single and I'm not seeking outside of me for that fulfillment. Now, and when I do, it's going to be an interesting thing. It's like, okay, now you need to know light touch too. I've got a list of all the things that they need to practice, it's like, right? Yeah. But I mean, let's do a shift over to talking about how this integrates with Love Coach Academy. And let's talk about what this is used for with couples.
It's interesting because, everyone's always there wanting perfect love and to be with the right person. And, after a while, I realized that really wasn't what was happening, even though I was desiring it. So I started looking for a light touch partner. Literally, that's where my requests, please let me find someone that wants to do light touch, that wants to send blessings together. And I've had 2 light touch partners that I've been with, and I've been successful, with both relationships, and I still am. And before, like I said, the sexual relationships, sexually driven relationships, not so much. So this is great, to do light touch with your partner. It's intimacy, and you can take your time, and it feels so good. It's like going out in the sunshine. You don't rush to get out of the sun. You just sit there and enjoy it. It's beautiful. Oh, it feels so good. And you just keep circulating the blessings. Like couples that are having problems, now when they connect, you go, thank you for blessing my light touch partner. I recommend using the words light touch partner, because it's a special thing that you do together. And you can use their names if that feels more natural to you. So it's the daily practice. Don't miss a day. If you want to become a practitioner, you want the best results, do it all the time. Join our forums. Forums are forming as we speak. And love coaches are going to be waiting for your calls. We're going to even open it up for 24 hours a day. So people can call in. We need help. And that's why it's coming through right now. This is like the worst time ever in the world, perhaps. We don't know how bad it's going to get. It could be the end of the world, but at the same time, all this light, that's why light touch is coming through now. We have some tools, and we're here to share them.
And that's the exciting part. And it's like, so if we were at the end of the world, what if today was our last day? Killer song by Nickelback, by the way. And here's what I say. How many heart prints can we leave today on the planet? What can we do to show up for each other today? Rather than me going into the fear of what may be, or what, oh well, if it was the end of the world, we'd all be in the same place somewhere together. Maybe a little freer and energetically, but I don't know. I haven't croaked totally yet. I've only somewhat croaked, not completely. So I make a joke about that. I was really sick one time, and I've been in this space, and so it's like I've been in this space before where you're really unsure what your future looks like. And I guess that's why that I love the ebb and flow of life and the non-attachment outcomes. And I love something like light touch that gives us the truly, this is literally freedom, you guys. It's freedom.
And when you do light touch every day, we'll say, excuse me, bleep, hits the fan. When your shit hits
the fan. Oh no, you can say shit. It's really okay.
Yeah, I know. But I wanted to bleep myself because I'm just practicing.
Well, no. I was proud of your practice. That was good.
Yeah, when the shit hits the fan, you go, well, I've been asking for miracles. I've been praying for breakthroughs. I've been asking for, good fortune. So you actually have a little step up. You don't just immediately crumble like, oh no, it's going to be terrible. You start to expect good breakthroughs and things to go your way. And guess what? It does. It helps. It helps when you go to sleep at night. Head hits the pillow and you go, thank you for miracles.
Yes!
Believe it too. It's not just saying words. You believe it like it's already happened, and the subconscious supports you. Doesn't know you're trying to trick it. So
you bet. I am going to play something. Well, it's supposed to play. Why isn't it playing? Oh no, what'd I do?
Well, yeah, I don't know if those are active yet. Those are just play.
Oopsie daisy. Okay, sorry guys, I brought up the wrong thing.
Tune in tomorrow.
Tune in tomorrow for and see. Actually, I do have commercials, but I'm waiting. You guys right here. You just go to light-touch.me and you can get more information about this incredible modality. Cindy, oh my God, hi, sweetheart. You totally got to check this out, Cindy. It's completely awesome. You're going to love this. Cindy's a longtime viewer, and she's cool as heck, and always helping us to expand with her input too. So let me know what you think. Cindy, have you caught most of this already? If not, we're gonna do those affirmations again. They are the best. Thank you. Thank you for my health. Thank you for wealth. Thank you for life. Thank you. Thank you for the thank you for my understanding. Thank you for joy.
Love.
Thank you for love. Thank you for
Perfect.
love. What do you guys think? What kind of thank yous can you come up with right now? What can you think of? I would like to know. And Kimberly, I'm so glad that you're enjoying this so much. That is so cool. Love it that. Love that. Thank you for perfect love. That's a beautiful one. So I'm really excited to see how couples are really going to use this because I'm imagining that, okay, it's going to feel a lot different than if the attention has been there. Just imagine you guys are moving the energy here. You're moving the energy. You're shifting it. You're shifting it. You're shifting how that you're seeing things. You're shifting everything because you're touching. And that's probably what you're missing anyway. You probably all need to touch, and I don't even know what you're thinking right now. So get yourselves busy. You're so busy looking at what is wrong in your relationship, you've stopped and forgot what is great about you. And in fact, I'll give you another tool. Here's a tool. Go write down 10 things that you're grateful for about your spouse before that you start to complain to them about one more thing. No complaining, or I will call ambulance on you. Okay? Seriously. We forget about what's important. And if today were our last day, Jay, I
I'm
wouldn't
sorry.
want it if today were our last day, I wouldn't want it to be where I was having conflict with my partner. Life is so precious, and if this pandemic hasn't shown you all this, I don't even know what to say at this point. If you're still focused on the terrible tragedy we're in, then maybe possibly shift it. It might help you out. I'm not saying it will for sure, but I'm saying it's a possibility that if you shift it to an opportunity and how that you're looking at it, that the rest of us are going to shift with you. That's the 100th monkey theory, but let's just say I'm a 100th monkey.
I'm a 100th monkey.
100th monkey. I know, Jay, you're
Not the
totally.
100th monkey.
We are the 100th monkeys.
All
The
right.
100th monkeys.
Yeah.
Okay, so check this out, Jay. Look. Isn't this great? I love this. You guys are so rock star. I'm loving you so much right now. I love you guys. I love being able to show up and have these exciting moments of bringing really great work that's being done out there in this world to you. So this is brilliant. Can we all give Jay a whole bunch of hearts for showing up and bringing this new modality? I understand it's not new, but it is now because see, now we're using it with intention. And there's a big difference between doing something just to do it or doing it with actual intention.
I actually, you were asking how I discovered light touch, and I discovered it because I was doing everything the wrong way. I was having unfavorable results, and I was suffering from drug addiction. This back in the 90s. It's early 90s. And that's how long I've been doing this, and I noticed what wasn't working, and I was actually digging a hole the wrong way. And then I went, well, I need to change quickly, and light touch actually birthed through that, and immediately, like for instance, if couples are having problems, the first place I look at is, well, problems and sex, can somehow, be related. So, light touch is different because you're saying, thank you for blessing my partner. You know what your partner's thinking. And it's really important to know what your partner's thinking while you're, having sex or performing light touch, because that way you can monitor the results. For instance, if you're having a dysfunctional relationship and you're having sex and you don't know what your partner's thinking, well, you could be miscreating. And that's where light touch changes all that.
Wow, I never even thought about that. No kidding, right? I'm gonna have to go back to my memory banks of what sex looks like. I swear, I had to laugh at myself, seriously, I've been single for that long. Lord help me. On purpose, everybody, on purpose. I have to learn all these tools before I can before I can even fathom. I'm serious about that too. I had to learn all of these. Can you guys imagine though if you were really practicing touching again? Remember when you first met each other and that excitement, that acceleration when you would touch and you would meet before that the hormones slowed down and then your real life hit and you started realizing that, oh, wait a minute, this is a human being person I have to get along with now. You were touching though. Touching is truly, think about it. This is, oh, what's coming to my head right now, Jay? You know, there was a study done in the 1940s with babies. This is horrible, you guys. Sorry I had to share this with you. But the study was that these babies would not be touched. They would only have they would be changed and they would be fed, but they would not be held, they would not be cuddled, they would not be touched in any way that was giving them affection. Every one of these children passed away, these babies within the first year. Okay? Touch is part of our human, it's not just a thing that feels good. This is literally our survival, is to touch each other, hugging. That's why cuddle parties became such a thing, because touching is just vital. And what's great about this is you can remind yourself, if you're single like me, that you're right here and you can give that need to yourself. So I don't want to, and I have to just say that because I can hear these excuses. Yeah, but I don't have anybody. Yeah, you have yourself. Go with that. You know, and I want to just make sure that we've got that. Um, let's see what Cindy says. Oops, I'm not a couple. I have a date night. I wear Cindy, I don't get it. I wear 2 different high heels. Oh, I'm not sure, Cindy. You're gonna have to, I know that that was a funny, and I'm pulling a blonde card on you. I love you. So doing it with your heart, and thank you, I can extend love. So, how have you found that you also said something about light touch, Jay, that you said that it helps men with being impotent.
Absolutely. Or premature ejaculation. See, those are hard words. It's even hard to say that. Vagina, penis. Those are all like medical things.
Right.
That aren't, they're not really spiritual words. For like our most divine features, our ability to touch and create. Everything that you touch, you create. You want to go somewhere, you jump in your car, you're touching your car, you go there. You want to buy something, you touch your money. So when you touch yourself, literally, when you touch yourself is also the indwelling spirit. When you do light touch, you touch yourself. So when I say touch yourself, the mind immediately starts going, ew, but that's not the message. The message is to like turn on the light switch inside of us. We have a light switch, and it's called light touch, which switches us from the denser levels to activating our higher mental functions. And you can actually anything, if you go, oh, please open the Akashic records, thank you, all of a sudden you're channeling. You can sit there and write. Oh, please help me with a situation. You see your partner and they make that face when when you want love or something. You send love in there. Oh, thank you for blessing my partner right there. And I call on angels, but you don't have to. You can just go, thank you, love. You just call on love. Imagine the situation. You do light touch, and it changes things. Now you're sending love into your future, and then when you have an interaction with them, it's easier. And if they don't change, then change yourself. Change. Oh, I'm non-reactive. I love them anyway. It's fabulous.
That's beautiful. Oh, Cindy, I get it now. Cindy was saying it's a date night with yourself. I get it. 2 different shoes. Okay. I told you I was pulling a blonde card on you. I love you. Your mind does not go ew. I'm really glad your mind does not go ew. Some people, their mind goes ew. Seriously. That's just how it is. I'm really glad it's not that way for you. So everybody, let's play. Oops, darn it. I have my share screen going, but I didn't press the audio. I'm going to play something that will give you a little bit more insight.
This was made before the integration with Love Coach Academy.
Mm-hmm. But in which in Love Coach Academy, we get to learn the tools of compassionate communication. And the integration of light touch is a really beautiful addition. If you guys, this is a gorgeous way of stepping into a higher state of consciousness with sacred sexuality, and which is all a new world to me. Okay, I don't practice tantric, and I know you guys have probably heard that word, and I've never done that. But I am understanding very much so how that light touch works. It doesn't matter if you haven't heard a word. Don't get hung up on that. Seriously, because it's really about this is about expanding your experience in this world. It's about you really feeling into yourself and then opening yourself up enough to be able to open up to another. So let me bring this back up here for us. Yeah, dang it, I just did it again. Oh my gosh. You got to laugh at me, Jay, because like most of the time I'm really on point with technology, but then I have sometimes where I'm not so much on point.
Technology's challenging.
So I wanted to, Diane says, my husband loved to have his arm touched. I now understand why he loved it. We were aware he passed 6 months ago. Now I'm grateful for doing it. Oh, that's sweet, darling. My heart's with you. My heart is with you for that. Definitely 100%. Oh my goodness. You know, it is I was one of the favorite things that my ex-boyfriend used to do, Jay. He used to right here, and it would put me to sleep. And he was with me a lot of the times when I was really super, super, super sick. Like, with, like I got a staph infection after having my hysterectomy, so I almost died. And he would do things like that to give me comfort. There's an amazing comfort that comes along with this. And right now, doesn't the idea of comfort sound appealing to you? I mean, I'm just curious, who out there just could really go into that energy right now of comfort? Oops. It's really, that's what light touch is. And we have 2 minutes left, and I'm going to get this right. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get it right. All right, here we are. All right, everybody. Did I share the wrong one again? Okay. Apparently, there we are. Yay. There.
All right, I'll see you a little later.
Wait a minute. Oh my God. Wait a
I gotta
minute.
get going.
Hello?
I gotta go.
What are you doing? You have to work today? You said that we were gonna spend Saturday together.
I'll be home early this afternoon.
Well, what time are we gonna be home? Are we still gonna be able to go? I mean,
Yes,
are you gonna be home before dark?
Yes, of course. I gotta go.
You better. Thank you for blessing Courtney.
May Jen be blessed.
And Courtney be blessed.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you
Oh,
too.
don't forget your briefcase.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
I will. You too.
All right. Hurry home.
That is awesome. That is a super duper example of, well, first off, I've been that person, Jay. What? Wait, where are you going? What are you doing? What are you blah, 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 blah. You know, oh my God, I could only imagine how much that must hurt the ears. So to have the alternative to do this differently is what this is about. And so I hope that you all are appreciating that. I would like to share this. This is really beautiful. I cried in gratitude. I've done this for years. I'm loving that, Diane. What I'm really loving, Diane, is that you have seen that you can also do this by yourself, for yourself right now to bring yourself comfort. And I hope that that is helping you a lot. I love you guys so very much. We are coming up on the hour. Jay, what else would you like to share before that we end today?
Well, daily practice. If you're interested in light touch, don't do it once and go, it didn't work, but do it every day. Do it when you need to relax. Thank you for miracles. Thank you for money. Thank you for healing. Thank you for blessing my partner. Thank you for blessing Love Coach Academy. If you're part of, our healing entities, it's good to bless others, and it comes back even more powerful. And it's the cure for premature ejaculation. I don't know if that's a good place to end, but it is, because it's about slowing down. It's not about speeding up. It's not about orgasms. It's about healing. It's about miracles. It's about becoming your full potential and manifesting your gifts, sharing them with the world. So, that's really the offering, and it works.
I'm loving this. Thank you so much. I just want to add that I'm going to encourage everybody to take the No Complaining Day challenge today. All right. I encourage everybody a day of no complaining, and instead stopping and writing down 10 things that you're grateful for and thanking the universe for already showing up, thanking God or whatever you subscribe to for showing up, and then thank yourself for showing up. Don't forget you, because you are valuable and you are important. It's time that you wake up to you. All right. And if anybody's curious on wanting to find out more, you can also go to lovecoachacademy.com. Okay. And that's how that you can work with me or several of the other love coaches that are available to learn compassionate communication tools. And if you choose to, and you say, well, I think I want to try some gratitude, I got you on that one. That's trygratitude.com. Love trygratitude.com, which I love. Okay, guys, one short little blurb on try gratitude, and then we will be exiting. Wake up. Smell the essence of change in the air. Wake up. Today is the day. Wake up. This moment is your moment. Use your senses. Feel it in your gut. Look around you. In every corner, there is an opportunity. Infinite possibilities. The time is now. It has come to try something different, to expand into the person you have always wanted to be. Make a decision that will increase your level of bliss. Learn to see life through a lens of appreciation. Same life, new perspective. New attitude equals full abundance. The key is gratitude. The attitude is loveitude. Empower your life. Ignite your spark. Be authentically you. How, you ask? Simple. Practice. Trygratitude.com. Yay! Try gratitude, because it works. That I know. You try gratitude, add some light touch in there, some Love Coach Academy compassionate tools. You're going to be loading up your tool belt, but good. So I encourage you to reach out. And Jay, absolutely. Please.
Well, I just wanted to say, if you're struggling and you got problems and you don't know what the answers are, and you need to talk to someone, go to the website now and, contact our love coaches. They're waiting. It's like a match made in heaven that you can learn these techniques and talk to, qualified, certified instructors. It's so beneficial. And please, feel free to reach out, if you're ready and the timing's right. We're here to connect with you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, absolutely, guys. Love Coach Academy. It's on floating across the ticker at the bottom, lovecoachacademy.com. And you can go there, and there's a book now, and you can book now and start making these shifts and changes for yourself immediately. Tonight, there's going to be empathy practice if anybody is curious and would like to join. So if you are going through some stuff and you need to be heard, it's a really safe space in order to do that. So definitely do that. And then also tonight, We have an exciting Plow Zone Gone Wild on Spirituality Gone Wild. And the Plow Zone Gone Wild, we have this Peyton King who has 50 million followers on TikTok. I mean, we interviewed him to talk to him about what that is like to have 50 million viewers at 19 years old and how that all happened for him. So tune in later on tonight at 6 p.m. and you can find out more about Peyton King and how this happened for him, as well as I do believe Greg Allman from the Greg Allman Band will be joining us tonight. I'm hoping. We are hoping for that. So rock on with your bad selves today. Have an incredible, incredible, glorious Wednesday. It's Hump Wednesday. Enjoy that. And I love you all so very much.
Me too.